Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures D-Day 0830 hours, turn 17, part 7. The 916th Grenadiers, 1st and 2nd Platoon, defending Omaha Beach. Attacking Omaha Beach from the far left flank, 116th Infantry, Company A, 1st Platoon, has beginning to make it to the high tide mark. And starting to head up the draw. Their positions end about here. 2nd Rangers, Company C, heavy weapons. 2nd Platoon and 1st Platoon. 743rd Tank Battalion, Company A, has made it through the beach obstacles. M4 Sherman, the bulldozer blade on the front, pushed through the obstacles. M4 Sherman Crocodile was able to knock out the Pac 40 bunker. The rest of the 743rd Tank Battalion providing cover fire. Only lost 1 2nd Platoon tank. Company commander's tanks also knocked out. Over in the hedgerows, 506th BIR. Battling it out. With the 1058th Grenadiers, 3 armored units from the 100th Panzer. The 1058 Grenadiers was 1 platoon, and 1 platoon from the 6th Fallschirmjäger. Has really just entered the fight as they've been moving reinforcements forward to support the crumbling 1058th Grenadiers. The 1058's headquarters here in this building. Far left flank is now the 6th Fallschirmjäger, except for the soldier center screen, which is the 2nd section of the 1058 Grenadiers LMG gunner. Both bridges leading into Carentan, held by the 6th Fallschirmjäger. River Lock, also held by the 6th, has been open for this battle and is flooding the green fields. Infantry advance, no run, no vehicles. The brown fields, normal movement. Hedgerows block line of sight unless they're hedgerows positioned along the walls, and then those do not block line of sight. Carentan itself held by the 6th Fallschirmjäger. For the details on unit positions, objectives, casualties, any other details, the introduction video for this turn. and really just following along. First dice for tonight, or rather this morning. German. 6 Fallschirmjäger Commander Major von der Heit, located on the second floor of the tower of the church. Is going to receive a fire order. His radio operator is in the top of the tower. He has a great line of sight all the way over here to, well, many directions. I wonder if he can see all the way down the road. Probably not. Down at the end of the road, there's the M5 3-inch AT gun. I don't think he can see down that direction. But he would be able to see the 57mm AT gun positioned here. So he's going to order 6 Fallschirmjägers medium mortar to change their target and open fire on the 57mm AT gun. They're already down. Looking for a 6. That's the 2d6 and a scatter dice to see where that HE round is going to land. That's a miss. Next time, they'll be hitting on a 5. Major von der Heit's second order dice will go to the 6 Fallschirmjäger spotter, forward observer. He's going to receive an advance order, move 4 inches through the rubble. I think he's going to work toward this ladder and into this attic where he can be able to call in support fire. Major von der Heit's third order dice will go to the 3 forward observers from 6 Fallschirmjäger. They're going to receive an advance order. They're going to get off the boxes and move up against this wall and hard cover, since their flank is going to be exposed soon by the 506th First Squad and a few soldiers from 2nd Squad and heavy weapons, plus the platoon leader, First Lieutenant Corey, as they've pushed the Germans off this flank. There we go. And they don't have any targets. Can they shoot this way? Yeah, I think they'll be able to shoot this way. So they'll see what kind of weapons we're working with here. I think they all have assault rifles. Actually, these guys have an assortment of weapons. They've got a SMG assault rifle and a rifle. So the rifle's going to be hitting on, well, they're down, and so probably the rifle would be 3s, long range 4s. And then down 6s. The measure. The assault rifle will be needing 4s for long range and 6s for them being down. And the rifle's movement 4, long range 5, so that'd be 7. So let's start with the assault rifle, needing 6s. 1 hit. And then the SMG and the rifle needing 7s. Reroll. So 1 hit gets through. And the dying on 6s, wounded on 5s because of the gun shield. This is the pin. However, their position is no longer hidden. 57mm AT is, they have 2 pin markers now. And now Major Vanderheit's 4th order dice. He's going to radio over to the 100th Panzer's platoon commander, First Lieutenant Eulander, who's on ambush. And he's going to receive his ambush. He's going to spring. He's going to advance forward. And see if he can turn and fire on Sergeant Travis's scout car, the Greyhound. Sergeant Travis is on ambush though, so he'll be able to fire first if he can pass his order test. It'll be epic. See what happens. Before First Lieutenant Eulander can fire, Sergeant Travis springs his ambush. He'll need to pass an orders test. He's got to be a 10 and under. Oh, he passes. Sergeant Travis's light AT gun. He opens fire on First Lieutenant Eulander, needing I think it's just a 3. Oh, here we go. Might have been a bad choice. I think, is that it? Just a 3? I think so. No cover. Alright, needing a 3. Can he take out? He hits him. Oh, Sergeant Travis does hit. And I failed to mention that the First Lieutenant Eulander was open-topped, but I had intended and just didn't say it out loud that he was going to close his turret top, or close his top before advancing. Anyway, so he hits him. There's a 4 light AT, so 4-inch penetration. And I run this armored car is normally an 8, but I run it as a 9. And just like my half tracks, I actually run as an 8 instead of a 7. And my just to make it more powerful. Anyway, so 4 light AT weapon against 9 armor. Rolling for penetration. Oh, just deflects off. He still has his HMG. He has a heavy machine gun on top, Sergeant Travis. So he can't do anything against the Puma, but he'll go ahead and fire off some rounds. I think we'll fire these 3 heavy machine gun. Might be his last shots he ever takes. So let's from his angle though, I think the only target is going to be these 2 Germans here from the 6th Fallschirmjäger 2nd section, because he saw them move off the river lock earlier. So he'll be needing long range 4s, beyond range 6s, and soft cover 7s. So he'll need 7s. Very unlikely. All misses. First Lieutenant Eulander, medium AT weapon. He's going to need a 3 to hit the Greyhound. 3 up. Yeah, he misses. Excellent. It'll be a 1d6 and a scatter dice to see where this miss is going to end up. Looks like it might hit Sergeant Jory to measure. Sergeant Jory narrowly misses being hit. He's a lucky man. Sniper. Alright. He missed. 1058 Grenadiers, 3rd Section, LMG team on the balcony. They will receive a fire order. They're going to be able to open up on... I don't know if it's probably kind of a waste to go for this target. I would like to try to pin down this 57mm AT gun. So let's see, it'd be, I'll measure. So they are going to need the 4s for long range. And then the 57mm AT gun crew is down, so they'll need 6s. One shot, that's going to put a 3rd pin marker. And 6s to kill, 5s to wound. You get 1 wounded soldier. He's going to be bleeding out in 4 turns. The end of turn 21. Sergeant Jory, 506 sniper. He's going to, he's center screen, explosions all around him. He has 5 pin markers, and he's on ambush, but he's going to just go ahead and receive a rally order. He'll have to take this rally test, so it'll be 10 and under. He passes. He's going to get rid of all 5 pins. Nice. He'll be pin free starting next turn. 506th, 1st Squad Assistant Leader, Sergeant Steven. He has 3 pin markers. He's going to receive a rally order. 10 and under. Passes. He's going to get rid of how many pins? All the pins. Ready for action. 6 Fallschirmjäger Medic. He's going to go ahead and go down. He's right in the kind of the center of the battlefield, being positioned there, so he'll be able to move either direction from there to work on wounded soldiers. 506th, 2nd MMG team. Well, actually, only 1 soldier still in the fight. The other 2 are dead. You have 3 pin markers. He's going to get a rally order. 10 and under. Passes. And he's going to be getting rid of all 3 pins. 6 Fallschirmjäger, 1st section, 2 soldiers. We'll go on ambush. They have a good position here to help support their comrades. 506th, 2nd Squad Soldier, center screen, is going to receive an advance order. He's going to move 4 inches through the thick garden. I don't think he's going to fire his rifle, because then he'll give, right now he's hidden. I want to be able to move up a little further before we give away our position. We have 6 Fallschirmjäger has half of 1st section on ambush here. The 1st section assistant leader center. 1st section soldier here with an assault rifle. And then the 1st section's LMG team. So let's not give that position away yet. And the grenade toss from there would be probably on a 6 to land it. It's just a waste of a grenade. 506, 2nd section, or 2nd squad. LMG team in the corn. They're going to receive an advance order and move into the cabbage. 6 Fallschirmjäger, first section. LMG team in the corner. I don't think they have a target yet, so they're just gonna go on ambush. Keep their position hidden. 506, third squad, LMG loader. He's gonna receive an advance order. Move up into the cabbage. The green D6s are the grenades held by the US soldiers, and the brown D6s are the grenades held by the German soldiers. 6 Fallschirmjäger, first section leader, Sergeant Carl, center screen, will go on ambush. The bridges leading into Carentan are objectives for one of the main objectives for the Germans and the US forces. Germans want to hold these unless they were going to be overrun, they would destroy them. And the 506th is wanting to destroy the bridges before turn 24, because turn 24, a company from Panzer Lehr arrives in Carentan to reinforce and to counterattack. And this is what's arriving. As you can see, 506 wants to knock those bridges out. Do not want all this armor rolling right over the top and pushing toward the beach, Omaha Beach, to counterattack. Push the U.S. forces right back into the ocean. 6 Fallschirmjäger, third section, 2 soldiers with rifles. They're going to go on ambush. 6 Fallschirmjäger, third section, assistant leader, Sergeant Thor, goes on, not down, he's going to go on ambush. There we go. 506th platoon commander, Captain Carey, and his radio operator will receive an advance order. They're going to move to just inside the edge of the hedgerow, center screen, so that they'll be able to get line of sight on the German defenses here and call in mortars or artillery or airstrikes, whatever needs to be called in. And they're not going to fire. They're not going to give away their position. And since they won't be able to, on an advance order, I don't think they can. Oh, actually, they will be able to radio. They can't call in an airstrike. It has to be a fire order, but they would be able to call in mortar fire. So yeah, he has 3. He's captain. That means 3 order dice he can pull. So let's see what he's gonna do. So Captain Carey's first order dice, he's going to radio over to the light mortar, and they're gonna receive a fire order, and he's gonna call in a fire right on the position here of the first section LMG team for the 6 Fallschirmjäger, needing a 6 to hit, and they are going to they're gonna go down just in case. Yeah, they'll go down. Yeah, let's be safe. I miss. Damn it. Earthquake. 2d6 and a scatter dice. Let's see where that 2-inch HE round's gonna land. Miss. They'll be getting hit on a 5 next turn. The marked men. Captain Carey's second order dice will be an order to second squad leader, Sergeant Braden. who will be ordered to advance from ambush. Captain Carey's third order dice, or his third order he can give out, is going to be given to the flamethrower team, and they will go from ambush to advance and move 4 inches up the hedgerow. I kind of want to leave them on ambush, but I think it's a good time to advance them forward, since the Germans don't really have anybody who can cause a problem at this exact time. So, yeah, let's do it. Advancing in the hedgerows is a 4-inch advance at the most. They will not fire. They could fire the flamethrower, but that will give away their position. But they do have 2 grenades, so I'm thinking toss a grenade over onto this German in front of them. All right, they're going to toss a grenade. It'll be a 3 movement 4, single man 5, soft cover 6. Ugh, maybe should have thought about it a little bit further. All right, that's fine. Needing a 6. Ooh, miss. 1d6 and a scatter dice. Grenade misses, but their position's still hidden. 506, second bazooka gunner, is going to receive a rally order. He has 3 pin markers. Passes. Order test. He's going to get rid of 2 of those pin markers. Down to 1 pin marker. 506 Commander Colonel Sink will receive an advance order. He's going to move up 4 inches. He's going to have his radio operator radio over to the medium mortar positioned in the field, the swampy field, and he's going to order them to fire on Sergeant Ronald's half track, needing a 6. Miss. 2d6 scatter dice. See where that 2-inch HE round is going to land. Oof. Lucky it wasn't 5 inches toward these Germans. Straightforward, so he's going to land in the road here. The next turn, the medium mortar will be hitting on a 5. Colonel Sink's second order dice will be given to 3rd Squad Assistant Leader Sergeant Brandon, who will go on ambush. I think that's all the soldiers for the 506. I believe we'll leave 3rd Squad Leader Sergeant Jake McNeese on ambush, so that next turn he'll be able to act first, or at least having a chance to roll off to act first. And then 3rd Squad Assistant Leader Sergeant Brandon will also be on ambush. That'll allow him to act first, or have a chance to act first. I think that's the whole right flank now for the 506 that's completed there. Also the center here, 3 units from the 506 have already acted this turn. Oh, I forgot to pull the order dice for the medium mortar. Yeah, and then here on the 506 left flank. I think everyone has acted as well. Everyone's received their order dice. So I think for U.S. forces, we're going to be on. Yeah, I think we're. Yeah, so it looks like we're moving for the U.S. forces. We're going to be, all the rest of the order dice for this turn will be given to the Omaha Beach attackers. Excellent. The German forces still have units defending Omaha Beach that need order dice, and also in the hedgerows in Carentan. So that's going to wrap it up for me. Couple nights from now, get back to the action here in D-Day.